Good morning, Grand Rising, bonjour, and how are you? And how do you do? I just wanted to step on here for a minute while I am doing some facial care, and I wanted to express some things to my blessed babies. What I wanted to share is, or what I was, what was laid on my heart to say is that we are now moving into a new season. For the last couple of years, I feel like we've been in a season of self help, self awareness, finding ourselves, therapeutic ways to help find ourselves, finding therapy, finding groups, finding ourselves, finding ways to just be able to clear our energy and calm our nervous systems, right? I feel like we're all in agreement and all on the board that that's literally what everyone has been experiencing the last couple of years around the world, but mainly here in the USA. Um, and with that being said, all good things must come to an end, is what they say. Nothing lasts forever, everything is temporary. Okay, so with that being said, the season of finding yourself is over. If you have not been in finding yourself school, finding yourself university, and you have not been attending classes, you're not going to know what I'm talking about. But if you have been in your seat, in your class, and doing your work, doing the self work, doing the shadow work, and everything else, then this message is for you. You will understand and you'll know what I'm talking about and what to do. Now that the season of all the self help and everything is over, and I want to put in a side note that helping yourself is never like over. Like, you're always working on yourself, you're always finding yourself, because we know we change with every decade, with every day, with every season, with every year, with every month. We change. So self-help is always going to be there, but what I mean is, like, just finding the knowledge, it being brought to people's attention and people learning it and then actually doing something with it, right? So that part is over, because people have been given the knowledge. Now we're in this season of due time of reaping. With everything that people have learned over the last couple of years, it's time to test it. It's time to put it to the test. It's time to walk on your own 2 feet. It's time to do what you need to do. So, for those of y'all that have been helping other individuals find themselves, find their peace, get it together, find ways to help their nervous system, yada, 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 your time is up. You no longer have to sit in that role. You've done it, and you can move on to the next thing. Whatever happens with those individuals, happens with those individuals, because I know for a fact that we've been giving a lot of information, a lot of knowledge, a lot of tips and tools on how to take care of ourselves mentally, spiritually. Um, and it is now time to let individuals do so. Because I'm also seeing that people are learning stuff, self awareness, they're learning healing, they're learning all kinds of things that are positive, but yet they're not doing anything with it. And most of them still want to be negative. So it's more of, I'm going to put it in my pocket and save it for later. But really, what it is I'm going to put it in my pocket. I'm going to save it for later, but I'm also going to learn how to use it for my benefit. So, see, a lot of people are not learning how to do better for better. They're just learning how to be better criminals and culprits at what they're doing. And the feeling, the message that I got today was, it's time to stop, because it's a lot of that fuckery and foolery going on under wraps that people cannot see. So be mindful of when you're trying to help someone. Is my biggest piece of advice. Just because the season is turning, and yeah, so I feel like that's all for the message today. But yeah, just be mindful. It's time to give back to you. It's time to put back into you, and you've done enough. Okay, you've done enough. And if you are that person that's on that path of learning, doing shadow work, doing self work, keep at it. Keep on it. It does get better, but you have to get through the roughage. You have to get through the winding worlds of woods. You got to get through the hard stuff to get to the easy stuff. So, um, Don't stop, keep going. But if you're on the other side and you have helped and you've put your all in people and you filled up other people's glasses, but yours is bone dry, it's time for you to step back so you can take a break and get you something to drink. And when I say something to drink, I don't really mean something to drink. I'm just saying something to replenish your soul. Whatever that looks like for you, whether it's a vacation, whether it's sitting out in the grass on a picnic, whether it's taking a bath, whether it's going to church, whether it's praying, whatever it is that gets you back to how you are, that's what you need to be working on because it's that time. So with that being said, I'll see you guys another time and I'll talk to you soon.